Hi, this is Justin from ScaleModelScenery.co.uk. Welcome to the second Whistle Stop Wednesday video update. Really nervous as always. First off, I must say a really big thank you to everybody that supported us at the weekend with the crowdfunding campaign. I really didn't think anybody would do it, but so many of you decided to buy my points, which was absolutely amazing. So we've now managed to get ourselves one of the gimbal camera things which Tina's now trying out. It's quite funky. It seems to be the camera will follow me around the room now as I talk, and it should in theory keep track of me as I move around, which is really good. It saves Tina having to try and keep up with me. So thank you very much for that. We've got a new bit of video equipment. Hopefully it'll make the videos better from now on. Still need to get hold of a microphone, but I'm researching those at the moment, but I'll get that sorted. So if you can't hear me, I'll try and speak up a bit. So quick update this week. Other than the crowdfunding thing, we've been busy behind the scenes. We're having a bit of a sort out in here. I'll show you later on in the week. Or on Friday perhaps, I'll do a live behind the scenes thing. But we're still having to tidy up and getting sorted out. But we've moved the 3D printer from the laser room. That's now over behind my desk. Keeps the room warmer actually, which is nice because it's got freezing in here today. Absolutely freezing. It's had a bit of a sort out. PLA's now hanging on the ceiling and all that kind of stuff. So I'll show you that later in the week. Design wise, not had much chance as always, and I say every week I've not had much chance to do things because there's so many other things going on, but I've been playing around with an idea I've had in my head for a while. Dog wants to go out yet again. Just let the dog out. Right, try again. Been playing around with an idea I've had in my head for a while, for a retaining wall. I've been wanting to do arches for a long time, and it's based on the same idea as the LX230 engine shed. It's with laser engraved MDF. So just having a play with that really this week. So last night, I mean, not even during the day really, I've been doing it at night to be honest. Yesterday I put that together just as a quick test. What I want this to do really is to be a really quick and easy way of making a retaining wall, a modular retaining wall. So that's the first module I put together. Doesn't look too bad, but the idea is it sort of works on a jigsaw principle, so you can build individual modules up and you can add more one after the other really to make the walls as long as you like. I've tweaked a bit since then. I've tweaked it a little. I've increased the height of the wall at the top. The height to the deck is now 85mm, which matches scale scenes and Metcalf for everybody else. So it's the same as, it's kind of an industry standard if you like. And I've also tweaked some of these extra pieces here, so I've made that a little bit thinner, tweaked the top coping and a few other bits. So this afternoon, quickly after we got back from coaching today, I've had a play with this. That's the latest version. There's two pieces there, as you can see, joined together. You can just about see the joins. There's little jigsaw tabs on there. Tina raised the question last night, what do you do if you're only building a certain length wall and you don't want the tabs on the end? Well, you can just about see, maybe, they're perforated there, so you can just snap those off. So if you don't need them, snap them off and you've got a nice square edge on both ends of the wall. I've made some little overlays there in laser board on the top to give you some relief there to the what they call balustrades, I guess, are they? Or pillars anyway. So I've made a little bit of an overlay for that. I still need to add some detail to the edges of here for the mortar lines, and the same underneath the arch. I need to put the mortar joints in, but the principle works. There's also a little collection trough at the top there for drainage, downpipe. I was talking to Ian last night about ways of covering that up, whether to put a pillar in or do something fancy there, and in the end we just came up with a simple idea of using a piece of our 1mm wire and just use that on there as a drain pipe. And what I'll do if I decide to do this as a kit, I'll put some little 0.2mm laser board straps in, which you can use as brackets for mounting the pipe. So you could use half a dozen of those, or 3 or 4 or something up there, just to hold the pipe in place. And the same goes on the end. There's a smaller version there, just a half one, which could be used in the corner just to fill it, just put a little bit of detail in the corner joint there. But this would work as a nice retaining wall on pretty much any era layout, to be honest. I mean, arches still exist these days, they're everywhere. What we may also do is some other infills for the arches with some garages or shops, coffee bars, things like that, so we'll have a look at that at some point. But I was just toying with the idea, so I'm open to criticism, open to feedback. It'd be nice to know what you think of this, any suggestions you've got, ways we can make it better. Whether we've got it right first time, I doubt it, but you never know. So any feedback, greatly received, please. So let me know what you think to that. So that's what we've been playing around with mostly this week. Yes, we've still got loads of other projects still on the go. I've still got to get the bandstand sorted. I'm still working on the roof on that. It's about done. I know it's been going on for over a year now, but I'll get there. I will get there, I promise. And there's a couple of the small things I'm working on at the moment, but I've forgotten what they are now. The ladders that we finished last week have been quite popular so far. That's the finished version, which I painted up, and you can see that. If Tina can get the camera to look at it for me. That's a painted up version. I've just given it a quick coat of paint with the with grey car primer. So that's the ladder that we did last week. So a few more things in the pipeline like that, but they'll have to probably wait until after the Great Electric Train Show, which is a week on Saturday. Ian's doing that with Dylan for us. He'll be there on Friday and Saturday. Not Friday, setting up on Friday. He'll be there Saturday and Sunday, doing demonstrations. We haven't got a big stand there. We've just got a small table upstairs. We're up on the balcony. Just look out for the banner. Hopefully we can hang our big banner over the balcony, and you better find us. Drop by the stand if you go into the Great Electric Train Show and say hello to Ian. We'll have copies, hopefully, fingers crossed, of the new catalogue, which will have all the latest stuff in it. Also going to try and include some of you guys' photos and stuff like that as well, which I know Ian did at the competition a few weeks ago on Facebook, to send in your pictures. So hopefully we'll put some of those in there as well, so a bit of a customer gallery, that kind of thing. What else was I going to say? Over the coming weeks we'll be playing around with some different things inside the Railway Modelers Club. We're going to try and get it a bit more structured, because I know obviously we've been putting loads of YouTube videos in there from loads of you guys that watch my updates and read our updates. Loads of you got channels, we share your videos every week. We're going to try and get it a bit more structured so it's easier to navigate. So we'll be working on that probably between now and Whalley. Most of the coming weeks are going to be sort of spent just getting stuff ready for Whalley, to be honest. They've put us quite close to the door again. I think we're opposite the Hatton stand. We are stand A26, if my memory serves me correctly. So not far from the main door. And one other thing I need to say. Tomorrow lunchtime in the Facebook group, we should hopefully be going live at 1 PM. We've got a box of seconds, a variety of seconds, things that aren't quite perfect, but they're still fine for use on your layout. They're still perfectly good enough, but there's perhaps something that we've spotted that doesn't quite allow it to pass QC. So we've got lots of things tomorrow. We've got a big box of bits that we're going to sell off cheap, if you're interested. Like, we've got some LX96 hard standing. I think the rest of it is over on my desk. We've got some LX144 tyres in 00 scale. There's some LX11 raw time railings. What else is there? Sleeper and barrow crossings. There are some individual sleepers in there as well. Lots of bits and bobs. There's a good, 20, 30, 40 packs of things. So hopefully, if all goes to plan, we'll be live in the Facebook group, Railway Modelers Facebook group, from 1 PM for about 20 minutes, half an hour. We'll go through all the stuff we've got, and we're going to try and run a live kind of QVC thing. I don't know whether to get anybody that's interested to phone in for stuff, or whether it's best to just have you comment and we'll ring you back or something like that. I don't know. We'll have a bit of a think about it, and we'll get it sorted for 1 PM tomorrow. So if you're on Facebook and you're not in the Railway Modelers Facebook group, just search Railway Modelers in the search box on Facebook, find the group, join the group, and join us in there at 1 PM tomorrow. I think that's about it. I think I've covered everything. So once again, big thank you to everybody that supported us at the weekend for the video gear upgrade. Really appreciated. So we've got lots of stuff planned, but I can't think of what other things I was going to say off the top of my head, so we'll call this a day for now. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, do whatever you can, please. Tell your friends about our channel, tell your friends about the newsletter. It's all very much appreciated, and it would be brilliant to have them all as part of the Railway Models Club. So thanks for watching. Have a good one. Cheers.